Welcome back, friends. It's the Halfass Crafter. I'm Laura, the Halfass Crafter. We have something fun today. Are you excited? Hopefully it's getting cool where you are. And maybe you're starting to think a little bit about Christmas. I know. So this isn't necessarily just for a holiday, but I have something so fun to show you. So the folks at Grabie reached out to me and asked me if I would be interested in doing a video on their advent calendar for 2025. And maybe you saw my advent calendar collaboration with Marcy, where she did half of an advent calendar and I did the other half. We chose Art by Marlene's advent calendar from last year. It was a lot of fun. I have actually been eyeing this advent calendar when they started advertising it, I think in August. And I was like, ooh, another art advent calendar might be fun. But I wasn't sure if I wanted to invest the money or not. And then I kid you not, and y'all are gonna think I'm lying, I promise you this is the truth. Like a week later, Grabie reached out and said, hey, we really like your videos, we like your channel. Would you like to do a video for us with our advent calendar? And I was like, yes, because I literally was just looking at your advent calendar. So they sent me one and I got it, and here it is, and I'm very excited. So what I thought we would do is we're going to unbox it so you can see everything that's in it. I can't do videos for 24 days. Oh my gosh, y'all, I would be dead. So we're not going to do that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to unbox this. I'm going to show you how neat it is. And then I am also going to play with some of the supplies in here so you can see how they are. And I've always wanted to try Grabie supplies, so I am going to give you an honest review of what I think about Grabie's art supplies. So the first thing is you get the advent calendar in this neat bag. So this is actually a bag with the advent calendar piece inside. And that's really cool. And this is a really nice bag. So, I mean, come on, we could find 1,000,001 things to do with this. Could we not? Like, we could cut out pieces and, oh my gosh, all sorts of things. On the back of the bag, it does show you everything that you get. And then it shows you that the actual cardboard box is a display. Let me show you. This is so cool. I may even set up a second camera so that you can see this. I may go get one of my GoPros. They're covered in dust and horsehair, but I may go get one so that I can show you this. But let's see if I can get this on video for you. So you open it up and you get this display cabinet. And you open the display cabinet up like this. See, it sits upright. Let me tilt it. Whoops. Let me tilt it up so you can see what it looks like from, if you were looking at it straight on, it's like this. See? And then the little boxes are going to go in here and make a whole cityscape. I know. How cool would that be? Especially if you have like young children, but even just me, like I almost kind of wanted to wait to make this video until it was time to like do an advent calendar. And then like every day I open up the little box and I find the number one and then I build the little town. Maybe I'll do that anyway. Maybe I'll just show all of this to you and then I'll save it. And then this December I can play with it. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay, I'm just gonna stick these in here, I think. Oh, did that one not get popped out? Yeah, that didn't get popped out. Okay, let's pop that out. All right, that's okay. You know what this is? Oh, y'all know what this is. This is a mark making tool. Heck yeah, it is. Look at that. They gave me 25 days of fun. They just didn't even know it. All right, let's lay these out. Okay, that's a lot. now I have to figure out how to show all of this to you in a way that you can see it. Let's just do them in order and see what we've got. How fun. So the kit itself, the advent calendar itself, the whole thing, what you just saw, is $100. I think it's $99.99 or $99.95 on their website. There is a code you can get down below. I have my own code that they gave me for 15% off. So you can get 15% off of that. So how fun is that? So go and check that out down below in the comments. You get this little QR code. Merry Mansions. Over the next 3 days, create charming watercolor bookmarks with cute house patterns, perfect for gifting to book lovers. Enjoy a pocket set of 12 essential watercolors and shimmery acrylic markers for festive touches. Oh, cute. Okay, so these are watercolor bookmarks. Oh my gosh, look at that. You could track, so you fold this over. There's your bookmark, but you can track what days you read in the month. I don't know if I want to do that. That feels like now I have another chore. But I know that some people really love to keep track of what they read and when they read. These are so cute. They're like cottagecore cute. Look at these. And this is, I forget what they said, 140-pound watercolor paper. Aren't these cute? I love these. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, I'm going to show you the first 6, but if you want to see the next 6, you're going to have to either come back when I do a little video with them, or you'll have to get one of these yourself. I know, we have to, look, you got to leave some things as a surprise. All right, the second day is the watercolors. Okay, true facts. About 2 years ago, I heard about Grabie Art Supplies, and someone was using their watercolors. It was like a watercolor artist whose video I just found, and she loved them. She was like, whoa, these are actually really nice. And at the time, I just knew that you could buy them on Amazon, and I don't think that I bought any, but oh my gosh, look how cute this is. Holy smokes. This is too cute. So it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4 cards of nice watercolor paper. It has a lot of texture. I'm guessing it's hot press. Is hot I don't know. Marcy, you tell me. Marcy does watercolors. I don't do watercolors. And then it comes with this little tiny brush. Look at this little brush. Okay, let's put water in this brush, and we're gonna try it out. We've got water in the brush, like so. Oh my gosh, I love a water brush. So I have a whole set of them. I'll just show you a quick, see, I have like tons of them. They are pretty much the best thing ever. I am a huge fan. There is also this little sponge here. You have to understand, I'm not a watercolorist. That's not my jam. But let's see how these work, right? Might as well. I don't use a whole lot of watercolors, so I don't have a good eye for this, but I will say the color is very good. It saturates. It looks nice to me, but again, I'm not an expert, so couldn't tell ya. Marcy, the Cranky Crafter, check out her channel. She's a watercolorer. So the one thing that I usually do with these water brushes is you can just kind of squeeze the water and clean the brush. And usually they get pretty clean. All right, that water's running clear, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put a few drops, just like that. All right, this is Rose Madder, M-A-D-D-E-R. Ooh, that's nice. Wow, that's really nice. Okay, I am not mad about it at all. All right, I'm not going to squeeze the brush at all. Oh yeah, cadmium red is definitely a cadmium red. Wow, that is bright. Just trust me, it's pretty dang bright. All right, cadmium yellow. Ooh, that's really nice too. Lemon yellow. Yes, it is. They are not lying. And the last one we're going to test is this one that they say is turquoise. Oh, the brush is losing a bristle. All right. I would call that more, I don't know, maybe like an island blue. It's pretty though. I like it. I guess I could see why it's turquoise. It does kind of look turquoisey with the other colors next to the green anyway. Okay. Well, those are great. Let's hold this up. The green is pretty much dried. Yeah. So those are great. How fun is that? All right. Now we are going to go to number 3. Here it is. All right. Number 3. Ooh, acrylic metallic markers. Y'all, I definitely have a thing for acrylic metallic markers. I don't know why. I don't know what the deal is, but I love them. So I'm going to grab a piece of scratch paper that I have back here. All right, here we go. It's coming. I see it. All right, here's what I like to do. So, oh, this nib is nice. First off, this nib is nice. Second off, I love that gold. I don't know if you can see that. That's a great gold. So what I normally do is I'll just draw a square and fill it in. That's a really nice gold. Let's see what the silver is. What I have noticed is that with acrylic markers, your golds are all different. So I get really excited when I get a metallic paint marker because I'm really curious, like which ones are the type of gold or silver or bronze that I'm looking for. So this is silver. And some silvers are more like a chrome and some silvers are more like brushed stainless steel. This is more like a brushed stainless steel, I think. You can judge. But that's nice. The nibs on these are like, man, you can like take notes with these. Look at that. Fascinating. I can't believe I just wrote in cursive on the internet. That was brave. All right, so those are fun. All right, I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. I kind of want you to see what these look like. Whoops. Well, I slung red. Oh my gosh, it looks like a little elf murder scene over there. I slung red over there and it's on my paper towels. So, see? Yeah. Just looks like that, you know, just a little. Anyway, those are great colors. All right, I'm gonna set that off to the side. We will come back and you will be able to see everything. And what I will do is I will put all of these into the little display case and then show you what that looks like as well. Because really, you know, you pull the display case out, you put your little boxes in, and then every day you can pluck one off, right? So, and then you can put them back. Or, you know, you can do what I'm doing, take out all the art supplies and put these in and count down the days, right? December 1st, put that one in. December 2nd, you'll put that one in. And then when Christmas comes, you have a whole scene. And that'll be fine because we don't have little kids around anymore. So we can just have our own fun at Christmas with our little advent calendar. I think it'll be fun. All right. Nice. Woo! All right, a little extra piece. Okay, this is Tag Your Cheer. Get ready for holiday crafting with our project from day 4 to day 7. This fun activity focuses on coloring your own gift tags. 15 pre-printed tags on heavyweight marker paper. Whoa, that is nice paper. These are fun, right? Okay, look. Here. We're just going to do this. Since I'm here and all. Oh, how fun is this? And the best test for this paper and these markers is, will these markers start pulling this paper up as I am filling this in? And you know, sometimes, I mean, that's just the nature of paper and moisture. So, you know, you're not going to get it. It won't be perfect every time. But the question is this paper heavy duty enough to handle this marker? And is this marker gentle enough that it doesn't just destroy the paper out of the gate? And I like what I see so far. I'm telling you, I may have to go and order some Grabie supplies and see if I like them. I mean, I like these, obviously, but I'm just saying I may have to go order some more supplies, because you know what I always love? I love acrylic markers. I really do. I know I don't do a whole lot of doodling on the channel, but I love, especially when I have like a stressful day or week at work, man, I'll come up here and I will either color or glue. Depends on what I'm in the mood for. But sometimes just coloring is all you need to do to calm your mind and soothe your brain. This marker paper is great. Highly impressed with the marker paper. Yes. A+ on the marker paper. Okay, so this is day 4 through 7 is these little gift tags, and they're just little cheerful holiday. You can write somebody's name on the back. Again, I'm not going to show you all of them because we all need a little bit of surprise in our life. I know, I didn't find out that my children were all boys until they were born. Each one of them. I never found out in advance. I know. You're like, what are you talking about? All right, day 5. Let's see what day 5 gives us. Day 5. I'm gonna put this, actually I'll leave it here because day 5, more markers. I love markers. Okay, we've got dual tone brush tip. So it's like 2 half markers in a marker. This is yellow and red. This looks like it is blue and green. This looks like it is red and maybe a different blue or purple. This looks like it is, I don't know. Let's find out. Where did my paper go? Black and, ooh, brown. Not what I was expecting. All right. This one is, ooh, that's a pretty green. It's a festive green and blue. Okay, I like that green. And then we've got red. That's a good red. Purple. Like it. What's this red? Or is it orange? That's orange. Okay. And yellow. All right. We're going to use this red and we're going to color in some of this because we're testing this marker paper. Let's see how it holds up, because again, how does the paper hold up to moisture and these markers? How did the markers do? I'm not a great marker person. I like to play with them, but I'm not like, I don't do all the fancy shading and stuff. Man, some people, I see their coloring book pages and I'm like, how did they even do that? And then they're all like, I used 800 different medias. And I'm just like, that's commitment to something that I don't feel I have as a human on this earth. Maybe I should, but I don't. I'm sorry. Not that there's anything wrong with having that much commitment, because that's way more than I have. Commendable. That's the word that I was trying to think of. That is commendable. All right, and then this is gonna go this way. There's a dog outside. Clearly that dog is on Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol! That's what we say when the dogs go out, because they will do a little perimeter check around the fence because our whole property is fenced in, but we have a fenced in piece around the house, and they go out there and they'll do a perimeter check, and I'm like, Paw Patrol is on the case. And then they'll bark at anything that seems abnormal, even if it's like, you know, the neighbors in their own yard. They're so ridiculous, those dogs. So ridiculous. Those are not my dogs barking. Those are the neighbors' dogs. My dogs are inside. Very lazy snoozies. Snoozy McSnoozertons. That's what they are. I am totally digging. I'm digging these markers. I'm digging the coverage of it. I'm digging this paper. I'm digging how it sort of blends in the strokes, the brush strokes, which is really nice. And now I kind of want to, well, let's just wait. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. All right. That's day 5. Okay. So there's day 5. Now we're going to go to day 6. All right. Day 6 is another high-rise building. It's like I got New York up in here. All right. Here we go. What are these? What are these? Glitter gel pens. Oh, you shut the front door. Oh, okay. On the bag that this whole thing came in, it said that these would be chosen at random. Can I just tell you, they totally chose the correct colors for me. Look at these colors. All right, let's set this off to the side. These are the best colors. So we've got green glitter. Holy smokes. Also, that is the smallest nib ever. I love that. All right, green glitter. This is like a bronze. Does it have the name of the color anywhere? Extra large ink cartridge, iridescent colors. This is cool. I like this one a lot. Is there a, no, there is no nib thing that I need to pull off. Okay, this one is my favorite color out of all of them. Please work. I need you to work. Uh-oh. Okay, well that one is having, that one's having some issues. It's all right. Let's see. Ooh, the blue is great. Look at how cool that is. Love that blue. These would be good for coloring books, like adult coloring books, right? Because then you could like, you could add like little bits of glittery shading, you know, just like, ooh, isn't that pretty? Yeah, I like that a lot. I really want this one to work. I'm gonna be so sad if this one doesn't work. Is it working now? What about now? What about now? What about now? There it goes. Did it just start? Yeah. Ooh, that's cool. Those are great colors. Those are great colors. Oh, so good. And then you could like use them for to and from. There we go. And they're like, they're triangular, so they're ergonomic. That's nice. How nice is that? Super nice. That's how nice. All right, that was day 6 is the glitter gel pens. Day 7. Here we go. What is day 7? Glitter markers. Oh yeah. This is great. So let's bring our paper back over. Ew, is this gold and bronze and then blue and purple? You stop. You stop right now. Yes, it's like a gold. Whoa. Can you, I can't, the camera is not picking that up. This is great. I am excited about this one. Yep. All right. Oh, look at that. That's like a bronzy That is gorgeous. Love that color. Okay, I think that bronze is my favorite color. And then we have this purple color. It's like a plum-ish pink. I don't know, what color is that? That's nice. And then we have this blue. Oh, that blue is beautiful, isn't it? Look at those colors. Those are great. Those are very good New Year's colors. Yeah. Okay. That was day 7. Let's color this in. I'm going to color it in with, I think I'm going to use the blue. Don't ask me why. So, you know, it's getting cooler. The weather's changing. It's nice. And this means my owl is back. I'm 99% certain we have owls all the time, but I feel like I have an owl that comes around in my yard in the fall. And maybe they're up in Canada during the summer. I don't know. But I don't really hear them all that often. The coyotes or coyotes have also been very active lately. I don't hear them right now, so clearly they're not out yet. Oh, isn't that cute? Look at how well all of that covers. That glitter marker is great. Great. Super impressed with those glitter markers. All right, day 8. Oh, I see how this is going. I get it now. I get it. Days 8 through 12, doodle up the season. From day 8 to 12, this project offers vibrant alcohol markers and waterproof fine liner pens for capturing holiday memories. Mini marker pad that won't bleed, making it the perfect surface for your drawings. Glitter gel pens. Oh, all right. Nice. It says that it doesn't bleed. Let's find out. Where's 9? Where is 9? All right, day 9 is going to be pens or markers. These are the fine liner pens. Okay, I love a good fine liner. If you watch my channel and or Marcy's channel, Marcy loves a good fine liner. And this is an excellent fine liner. Nice. I will say it's not super black. It's more of like a dark gray. You can see that. Maybe it'll get more, maybe it will get darker as the ink comes in and gets used in the pen. I don't know. That's a little mushroom. I'm just not good with mushrooms, man. I don't know. I don't know what my problem is. There it goes. That's what I was looking for. I don't know. I just can't find, I can't find the right mental model or something. All right, so the fine liners are fun and fine. Haha, get it? It's a fine line. Never mind. Ooh, look at these alcohol marker colors. They are bright. You know what colors these are? These are Halloween colors. Oh, I am very excited about these. All right, we have CG2, 43, and 24. And there's a brush tip on one end and a chisel tip on the other. All right. Here is the chisel tip. Woo, nice. Here is the brush tip. Nice. That's super nice. Didn't bleed. Did not bleed. That green is great. The green is great. All right. There's my hose frog, if you can hear that out the window. I have my windows open because it's a beautiful night. And I have little tree frogs that live in the hoses. All right. Nice. They're very small tree frogs. I found one that was like the size of the tip of my thumb. I'm not kidding. It was so tiny. Look at that. Did not bleed. That's kind of impressive because I've bought probably at least $100 in marker paper trying to find marker paper that didn't bleed through. Even though it would be like bleed proof marker paper, I would put an alcohol marker on it. Nope. Nope. Huge mess. Didn't matter. Bled right through it. Really frustrating. All right. Now we have day 11. Let's see what's in here. I'm trying not to, I don't want to ruin these boxes. There we go. Ooh, more alcohol markers. There's a blue one, a yellow one, and a red one. Nice. All right. Red, blue, ooh, I like it. Yellow, we're gonna use the brush tip and color in my little flower here. And then we're gonna check. It didn't bleed through. I mean, you can see what's on the other side, but it didn't bleed through and like give you the alcohol stains, which is pretty darn impressive if I do say so myself. All right, day 12. What is this? More glitter gel pens. Oh my gosh. Again, they gave me like a metallic-y color, a gold. Oh, I love the gold. Everything's gonna have gold accents from now on. Welcome to my channel, the Halfass Gold Crafter. Oh, look at the silver. Love that. Blue. What a beautiful blue. Holy smokes, I've never seen a blue that color. Look at that. Can you see that? That is a great color blue. And then this is like a, oh my gosh, that's like a baby pink. How did they get a baby pink and a baby blue in gel pens? How do you even do that? Those are beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's fun. Okay, so the marker book, A+. All of the pens are super good. These are fun. I am actually really excited about these alcohol markers. I only have one set of alcohol markers. I got them off of Amazon. They're nothing special, just a no-name, whatever. But I really, really do like drawing with those or coloring with those. All right, day 13, it's gonna start another project. What is this one? OMG. Keyring Jingle Joy. No way. This invites you to turn pre-cut shrinked pattern paper into charming keychains that spread seasonal cheer. You stop. You stop. These are shrinky dinks. You gotta bake them and then they shrink up. Oh, okay, let's see. There's a robot. Do you know what I love more than anything? Robots. So we're going to color the robot. Oh my gosh. And then it says, with festive colors from our extra fine tip acrylic markers and shimmering glitter markers, your designs will gleam like holiday lights. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. Because I have this glitter gel pen and I just want to see if I can give him a purple nose. Yep. All right. And then I want to give him, maybe it's a her, right? Bronze eyes. Oh, this may be a Halloween themed art project. Love this. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then they even give you like the little key chains. So that is so fun. Oh my gosh, this is fun. Okay, that's day 13. Day 14. So now we're gonna have some more markers that we can use. Look at these fine tip acrylic markers. Ooh. Okay, so it primed itself very fast. The other ones were taking kind of a long time to prime. I could do that. Oh, these work really well in the shrink plastic. Whoa, that's super good. I like that a lot. This is great. Okay, I am pretty impressed. So that's day 14. We got some primary colored markers. Day 15. Oh my gosh, this is just too much fun. Can we just take a moment and I can tell you just how much too much fun this is? I got a black and white. Okay. Ooh, this white one writes really well. This is great. And look at how nice and fine tipped these are. These are going to be excellent for outlining my paper doll stuff that I do. So that is A+. All right, next is 16. And this is days 13 through 16. So this is the last one for this little project. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me tell you, I actually have always hated pink my entire life. Purple was a close second to not liking. But as I've gotten older, I've really tried to like these colors more and more and more. So, okay, come on, you can do it. You can do it. There it goes. There's the purple. Man, that goes really well with these colors. Okay, that one's super close to this pink. They may even be, those may be the same exact colors actually. Is it the same? Might not be. They're very close, but they may not be the same. That is great. So now I'm curious, can you use the alcohol markers on this? Let's find out, because you know what I love to do? Experiment. Yep. You can. Thought it might, but you know, you never can tell. Yeah, I like the alcohol markers on this actually. Oh, that's cool. That's really, really cool. I am digging this. I may just have to like let y'all go so that I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna let you go. But I do want to just like go color Shrinky Dinks all day. That's all. Do you think I could tell my job that I would like to just color Shrinky Dinks all day? Probably not. They probably won't accept that. That would probably be a no thank you, ma'am. Okay, that is cool. The keychains are cool. That is a very cool project. Okay. The next one is days 17 through 20, creative countdown to the new year. You get a little book. Oh, it's dotted. Some people really like the dotted notebooks. I'm not a fan of the dotted notebooks. Like I'm using one at work right now. Not a huge fan of it, if I'm honest. Okay, it just says it's a mini notebook. It doesn't say what kind of paper it is. Okay, well, that's day 17. So here's day 18. Let's see what the markers are, because this is our favorite part, are the markers. What are these? What is happening right now? Doris, hold the phone. What's going on? Wait a minute. What is this? Medium point erasable gel pen, set of 4. You hush your mouth. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. It's erasable. Oh, you just stop. You stop it right now. What is? Oh my gosh. All I need is a set of these and I will be A-okay. Oh my goodness. How great is this? Okay, and then you turn. Okay, so you just turn this little black part and that pops the pin out. And you gotta take off this little wax piece. I always miss pieces of it. And then I sit here and get ink all over my hands because I really wanna sit there and fuss with it. Such a fusser. Look at this color. That is great. Come back, Robot Man. Look at you. We're gonna give you this color because who doesn't love a turquoise or aqua or whatever color you wanna call it? Everybody calls it all sorts of things. Green, blue. Oh my gosh. Love it. Look. Yes. He's adorable. I'm working on him later. Oh my gosh, but look, it's erasable. Do you know what I need more than anything? Is erasers on everything. Can I erase my mouth? Can I erase the things I did? That would be great because sometimes, you know, I'm not thinking clearly. All right, that was 18. This is 19. Look, ooh, what is this? Hang on. It's a pen and a highlighter. So this is a pen. Okay, yes, it writes very smooth, let me tell you. That's a nice pen. Is this another pen or is this a, this is a highlighter. This is great. I'm gonna put these on my desk in my office because I can't tell you how many times I take notes with just a black pen and then I like underline things or I put a, draw a little star next to it and I'm like, you know, probably need to up my note-taking game. You know, this would be really good if you have recipes that you only cook. I have so many recipes that I only cook on Christmas Eve that my recipe app on my iPad just has a category of Christmas Eve. I know, but I always forget what to do and they're just very quick because, you know, you make Christmas Eve stuff. Love these colors. You make Christmas Eve stuff once and it's, you know, usually, what is happening? Is this like a glittery highlighter? How does that work? Oh my gosh, it is. Oh, I may need, these may go, man, if you do bullet journaling or planning or any of that. Whoa, look at that. That is a great color. Oh man. Okay, so this one is a chisel tip. And this one is a bullet tip. Top layer, base layer. What? Hang on. Base layer. And then this is the top layer? Do I let that dry? It's gotta dry, right? Because I don't want to get the blue in my bright orange, right? I'm scared. I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared. Is it dry? No, I'm scared. What is this? A magical pen? Dual tip note-taking pen, set of 2. Color Magic layering markers, set of 2. It's magic. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you can do that. We're gonna let that dry. Okay, these kind of smell. I'm gonna be real honest with you. These have a smell. I think probably because there's vinegar in it, because I think that's how you make the, right? Don't you need an acid? I don't remember. And then it is magic. Magic. Do. Oh my goodness. That's cool. Those are fun. But you can also just color with this one and it's just a bright orange. Okay, maybe I'll have to write secret messages to myself too. Okay, maybe that's what I'll do. I like this plan. Love that. All right, so that's gonna go over there. Now we have day 21. Oh, this is serious business. What's happening? Day 21 through 23. Deck the fridge with art. Transform your kitchen into a festive gallery with vibrant, can't word, acrylic markers on magnetic canvases. Let your artistic flair shine as you create colorful designs that will make your fridge a holiday focal point. Grab your markers and let's get crafting. Okay, doke. Yes. What? I'm just gonna do this right now. This is very heavy duty. It's got chipboard in between it. So it's a magnet, chipboard, and canvas. I'll tell you, this feels like canvas tape, which it may be, which is fine. Actually, a brilliant use of canvas tape. It does feel primed, so it's gessoed. Oh, this is great. I like this a lot. How fun is that? And is your fridge covered in magnets? Because my fridge is totally covered in magnets. I have so many magnets on my fridge. And whenever we move, that's always the big, the big thing that the boys want to do. Well, they don't anymore because now they have their own places to live. They would always be like, can I put the magnets on the fridge? Is it time to put the magnets on the fridge? And then we would put the magnets on the fridge. It's great fun. Loved it. And now my fridge is still covered in magnets. Oh, I love this. Okay, so keep going, right? 21, let's do 22 and see what markers we've got for the fridge magnets. Ooh, these are dual tone acrylic markers. What? Hang on. I got a lot of stuff going on here. Let me put things out of the way a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna start with this. Whoa, these are like the Sharpie markers. Only, they actually have color in them. This is great. Oh my gosh, is this still wet? Ooh, it's still wet. It's a little blendy. Nice. Okay, that's not completely dry yet, but let's do a blue circle over here. Ooh, these are nice. Oh, these are juicy. Yes. There is nothing that irritates me more than buying acrylic markers and they're not terribly juicy. It's frustrating. These are pretty good. I am satisfied. Yeah, these are pretty juicy, especially to go on canvas. That is pretty darn good. All right, I have to fill this in. I'm sorry, I can't leave it. You're like, just do it like they do on TV and just leave it and walk away and go on to the next one. You know what I used to do? I used to watch them. They would set it off to the side and I would just stare at it while they were talking about their next project. This is cool. I like this a lot. Okay, and then day 23. Ooh, I got a black and a brown acrylic marker. Whoa, that is juicy. I know, some of you don't like the word juicy. These are nice. These are very nice. But these acrylic markers, oh yeah. Yeah. So this is a dot tip, it says. So we're going to dot up our fridge magnet here. I know, I stuck my hand in paint. Y'all saw it, didn't you? You were like, Laura, you're about to stick your hand in that paint. And I'm like, la, 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 la. I'm not listening to you. I know, you can imagine how my parents felt. This is super fun and great and amazing. Love the dot pen. I've actually seen other people use dot pens and I was always like, ooh, do I need some dot pens? No, I don't need dot pens. Let's not get carried away. I might need some dot pens. But when this dries, I wonder how well you can put other colors over the top of. Oh, whoa. These are very nice acrylic markers. A+. You can see it. It does come through a little, but it's not terrible, man. And don't think I ain't putting this on my fridge, because this is going on my fridge. Heck yeah, it is. All right. So that is the Deck the Fridge with Art, and it comes with 4 of these tiles, and they're just magnets, and you can, if I had something magnetic. Oh wait, look, this is magnetic. It does stick. Whoa. That's a good magnet. So it will definitely stick. All right, the last day. What is the last day? I feel like I need a card for the last day. Does it not tell me? Is there not a card for the last day? Ooh, there is. There's a card in here. Hang on. Last day wonder drop. We're excited to announce the launch of our brand new dual tone highlighters on day 24. And as one of the first to experience these vibrant highlighters, you'll be able to add color to your notes during office work, study sessions, or creative projects with ease. Okay. All right, this is, man, everything that they have, wow. These are great. Everything that I have used so far has been so juicy, except for this one glitter pen, but it did come back. Like it finally started coming out. Now it's fine. So everything here has been so just really amazing, really high quality stuff. I'm really impressed. I'm not gonna lie. I am very impressed and super bright. Look at that. And they're really, really juicy too, which let me tell you, I've spent a lot of money buying lots of different markers and acrylic pens, and I can tell you that when you spend, you know, $30 to $50 on some markers and you get them and you're having to like really work at making them work, it's very frustrating. And I can tell you all of this stuff works right out of the gate. I am really impressed with it. I'm impressed with like how nice and thick this paint is in these acrylic markers. These are meant to be blended, it says. This is notebook paper, so the paper is just gonna fall apart, but wow, that is pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna clean all of this up. I'm gonna make the little scene here with the boxes, and I'm gonna show that to you, and then I'm gonna show you all the supplies, okay? So stay tuned. Let me get that done, and I'm gonna show you all of this set up in the display case. Okay, so here is everything that comes in the kit all laid out so that you can see. You see that it comes with 6 individual projects. They last for about 3 to 4 days. Project 1 is the bookmarks, which are totally cottagecore and amazing. The next project is the gift tags, which super fun and so much fun to color. And plus, the thing I really like about this advent calendar is that it does come with the project, so you can use the supplies. It's not just like, here's some supplies, go figure it out. It is, here's supplies and you can use them. Don't forget it comes with a case of 12 Grabie watercolors, which if you look, the watercolors have dried and those are beautiful colors. Like, I think they look great. I don't see any problem with them. The blue looks amazing. There is 2 notebooks, little miniature notebooks. One has marker paper that we tested with the alcohol markers, and it doesn't bleed. If I had a piece of marker paper that does bleed, I would show it to you, and you would see that like the alcohol makes this like almost like a grease stain. It's really weird. Then we have the Deck the Fridge with Art project, which is the final project. That's a ton of fun. I think I'm gonna actually make a few more of these because how fun is that? And then you had the Wonder Drop, which was their highlighters, their new highlighters, the Duo Mark highlighters, which I'm telling you, if you do bullet journaling, you know, you do the elaborate planners and that sort of stuff, this is all stuff that I would, there's a reason I don't do that, is because I think I would have way too many office supplies, and I already have way too many art and office supplies. So this is all really nice, high quality. I am thoroughly impressed. I am thoroughly impressed. I would say if I paid $100 for this, I would be like, yeah, that's $100 worth. I feel that this is $100 worth. It's very great. So if you like the, you know, the little advent calendar aspect of it all and all of that, this is a great, great set. Would be a ton of fun, especially if you have like a tween or a young teenager who's into art, maybe even just a teenager, because I'm enjoying it. And I probably would have flipped out over all of this when I was 16. This is probably a great, great thing to give them. All right, I hope that you enjoyed this. This was really, really fun. Thank you so much to Grabie for reaching out and, you know, collaborating with me in this and sending this amazing selection of great art supplies. I'm genuinely impressed, not just because, look, if I got all of this and it was garbage, I don't care. I would tell you it's garbage. It is not garbage. It is really, really nice. So I hope that that helps you. Don't forget, there's a link below. Click on that link to go if you want to go look at Grabie. It is an affiliate link, so I do get a small percentage. You know, Grabie pays me a small percentage if you buy something. You don't pay any different prices. I just get a small percentage of whatever you buy. And there's a 15% off coupon, so go use that too, because, I mean, 15% off of $100 is $15. So, you know, if you've got an artsy kid in your life or an artsy friend, this is fun. This is fun. This is a fun gift. I can say that. I'm a little sad that I couldn't tell my husband to buy this for me, but maybe I could have 2. No, probably a bad idea. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all so much. Until the next video, I'll see you then. Bye.